Let's stay in that neck of the woods, actually. Catch up with Robbo, the former chief footy writer at the Herald Sun. Mark Robinson joins me now live. Robbo, it's always good to get back to some sport, but I tell you what, the Lions got the grand final on Saturday, but things move pretty quickly in the AFL. We haven't even moved on to the trading period yet, and they've changed the rules. The bounce is gone. This is iconic. This is how we start a game of footy. I know the umpires have had trouble bouncing it properly, but is it the right thing to do to get rid of it altogether?
It's only a matter of opinion. My opinion is yes. We're losing a lot of good umpires because they can't bounce the ball up at the start of a game. I think we've got to keep good decision makers and not bad bouncers. It's really important. And what will happen now, there's going to be more rule changes, I suspect. One of the rules, if you look at it there, the big guys just run across the line and start grappling each other like it's a wrestling match. That is uglier than a bad bounce. And the AFL must get rid of the ability for ruckman to wrestle, and let's get back to some athletic jumping.
Yeah, keep them a couple of metres apart and jump at each other, I agree. In the South Australian Footy League, they've had the last touch out of bounds as a kick-in for some time, rather than worrying about deliberate. That's something I know the AFL's looking at as well.
Oh, absolutely, they're looking at it. Yeah, it's been in the SANFL for a couple of years now. People I speak to over there, they're really impressed with it. I'm a little bit more ambivalent towards that potential rule change. But at this stage, you've watched a lot of footy. Everyone watches football. How many ridiculous calls do we see about lacking intent of keeping the ball in? So the progressive types will say, well, it's almost that already, so you might as well bring it in as a rule. But as I said, I'm a little bit more reticent towards that rule than I am getting rid of the bounce.
Yeah. Now, give us your thoughts, too, on the Mad Monday. Every year we get a Mad Monday controversy. It's usually social media. If people just didn't post this stuff, they'd be all right. But, a bunch of a bunch of footballers letting their hair down and having a lot of fun, getting into some idiocy for the day. Can't we just accept it for what it is?
Yeah. We're going to conflict, me and you, Chris, over the next couple of years, I think. No, I've had enough. And I'm not the only one. I've had enough of Bailey Smith. I don't mind hijinks. Everyone's got hijinks in them. My God, if they taped your life and my life together, we wouldn't be on TV. So, but they've got to come a stage where Bailey Smith, enough, mate. Enough. Stop painting yourself and your football club in a bad light. 3 weeks ago, we spoke about him and abusing a female photographer. Now he comes out, and this is, I think, less so, but this one forced an apology from the Geelong Cats. And Geelong are always supportive of their players, always. But this guy has got to grow up, mate. And it's easy for us old people to say grow up, because at 23, we weren't exactly mature either. But he's had so many warnings, and he must take heed.
Yeah, well, yeah, keep off social media would be a good start. Just quickly, of course, Brisbane is the capital of the world for Aussie rules now, of course, with the Lions getting their second premiership in a row. Do you think the Storm are going to bring the NRL home to Brisbane as well?
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Not the Storm, but I'm talking about the Broncos over the Storm.
How good are the Broncos been? Their last two matches, they win this flag, and I've watched the last two games. They can make a movie about this team. They just never know how to die. They're going out against a team who they have a tremendous amount of trouble with. I looked at the records. I heard the records the other day. The Storm have got a very comprehensive win-loss record over the Broncos. But these Broncos, geez, they've got some ticker, haven't they? They've got some real ticker. But
yeah, mate.
The Storm, they're a very, very professional mob.
We will see. Maybe that maroon ticker will get them over the line, the Broncos. We'll see. Thanks for joining us again, Robbo. Appreciate it.